comfortable with his head? That way? Okay. Of course, we use these little gauze pads for everything. Their wipes and their bibs and.
Good, because I have some of those at home.
Oh, do you?
For free, yeah.
Okay. And they told you once it's open, it's good for an hour?
Yes.
Okay. That's our policy.
Right.
After an hour. Because sometimes they may take a little bit and then fall asleep and you can't keep them awake, especially the little ones. And within a half hour they're awake again acting like they're hungry, and didn't really take a big feeding, so you could reuse it if it's within that hour.
What is that, angle looking?
No.
He didn't drink this whole thing?
No.
Just 1 ounce?
Well, how much has he been eating?
It should be,
An ounce.
it should be 1 ounce.
See, he went up to an ounce?
That's what he ate last time.
Wow. Well, this morning he was at 15 mLs when I was in the nursery, just before I left, around 7. And then they were going to graduate him to 20 and then 25. So, 24. Okay. He may not take that much, this feeding. Anywhere from 15 to 30 is good. Is he sucking or is he just hanging out?
Just kind of hanging out there.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, are you closing your eyes? Sleepy head.
Is he taking it?
I'm just going to roll around his mouth. I think,
The nurse in the nursery said that sometimes he likes to be burped beforehand, too.
Yeah.
there we go.
And you should burp them every 10 to 15 mLs. So it's in that position. Sometimes it's hard, but
I was going to say, I see a
to
lot
tell
of babies.
how much he's taken, but you kind of can see as it recedes a little bit.
So what amount did he start at?
I'm sorry?
What amount did he start at with this?
The whole thing.
It was,
Oh, was it?
yeah, it was full.
Okay, 50?
It's, when it's full, it's 60 mLs.
Okay, and that's 1 ounce or 2
That's
ounces?
2 ounces.
2 ounces, okay.
Yeah. 30 mLs is 1 ounce.
Okay, so I guess I should probably burp him then.
Well, just
Not yet. You only took a few sucks.
Greg's gonna be like, it's like an exact science.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wanna
Yeah.
make sure,
Yeah. No, I know you want to do it right.
It's like 10.
And you'll get a feel for, when he gets a little too lazy, maybe, he is full of air, or if he gags like he just did there.
So,
See, he hardly took anything.
okay.
Maybe 2
Oh,
mLs.
okay. Should I start burping, or-
I am going to show you how we burp here. Yeah, you don't want to. Excuse my back. Only because we can see his face then, when he's like this. When he's bigger and he has a little more control over his
It's like
head,
a
you
little
can put him on
doll.
your shoulder and do that.
Okay.
But now, because he's a newborn and they have a lot of mucus and they gag a lot, this way you can see. He just burp just means. Sometimes they do
He's a
that. You
good
just put them
burper.
in an upright position and they burp themselves. But what we usually do
He is a good burper.
is we kind of support their chin,
Okay.
okay? And don't be afraid, you're not going to hurt them. They're pretty resilient, so. Since you did give me a good burp, you may.
That was nice. He is a good burper.
He's a cutie.
So
He
if he
really
doesn't
is.
eat anymore now, like, would we try like another in an hour again?
No, I would continue because it's been 3 hours.
So he's definitely
And
should be.
he, since his size, he needs frequent,
Okay,
maybe not large feedings, but frequent small feedings.
okay.
Okay? Because his tummy is not bigger than a golf ball, really, at this stage.
Wow.
A large walnut. I'm kind of stretching it when you're giving more than an ounce. And if you do, sometimes they give it back to you, so
This also cause a colic too?
it could.
You gotta be sleeping with you.
Yeah. Getting too comfortable, mister. You're getting too comfortable. Yeah, they're so cute. I just want to see how this suck is. And sometimes, if you can see how I'm holding him,
Mhm.
you have a little more control than if he's in the
That's-
crook of your arm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was saying, that's how they showed me
Oh,
how to
okay.
hold him.
Yeah.
And
Just now, because of, he's a newborn, he doesn't have a lot of neck or head control.
Gotcha.
And as he gets bigger, he'll nestle into the crook of your arm nicely, and you'll feel, he'll be sucking and doing everything. This way you can hold him up, and you can also, I have my pinky under his chin,
Okay.
and that kind of, when he gets too lazy and he's not really done feeding, if you just give him a little nudge under the chin, gets him to start sucking again.
Okay.
And you want just about all that nipple in his mouth. I know a lot of first-time parents just put the tip in
I
and
was gonna say, I'd be worried about like gagging him or something.
you gotta make sure that his tongue
is
is
down.
on top of his tongue.
Yeah.
It's on top of it.